Here's your attractive global travel guide for an easy trip to the magical island of Malta. Sun-drenched, ancient, and endlessly captivating, Malta is a Mediterranean jewel that promises an unforgettable escape. This tiny archipelago, nestled between Sicily and the North African coast, is a treasure trove of history, culture, and natural beauty. From the golden-hued walls of its fortified cities to the crystal-clear waters of its secluded coves, Malta offers a journey through time and a feast for the senses. Prepare to be enchanted by its Neolithic temples, knightly legacy, and vibrant local life. Whether you're a history buff, a sunseeker, or a foodie, this guide will help you uncover the very best of what this incredible island nation has to offer, making your trip as seamless and magical as possible. Let's dive into the heart of the Mediterranean and explore the magic of Malta. Our journey begins with the island's most iconic landmarks, places that define its skyline and narrate its epic history. First, we venture into the heart of Valletta, Malta's capital, and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Walking through its gates feels like stepping into a living museum. St. John's Co-Cathedral is an absolute must-see. Its deceptively simple exterior hides one of the most opulent Baroque interiors in Europe. A dazzling spectacle of gold, marble, and intricate carvings. The cathedral is also home to Caravaggio's masterpiece, The Beheading of St. John the Baptist, a powerful and dramatic work of art that will leave you speechless. A short walk away, the Grand Master's Palace stands as a testament to the power of the Knights of St. John, who ruled Malta for centuries. Its staterooms and armory offer a fascinating glimpse into the island's knightly past. Venturing beyond the capital, the ancient silent city of Mdina awaits. Perched on a hilltop, this fortified medieval town, with its narrow winding streets and noble palazzos, is a place of serene beauty. It's no wonder it is called the Silent City. The peaceful atmosphere is truly captivating, especially in the evening when the lamplit alleys feel suspended in time. Malta's cultural highlights are as rich and layered as its history. The island is dotted with megalithic temples, prehistoric structures that are among the oldest freestanding buildings in the world, predating even the pyramids of Egypt and Stonehenge. The Chalcedonian Hypogeum, an underground necropolis carved from solid rock, is a particularly awe-inspiring sight, offering a unique window into the island's ancient past. Another essential experience is attending a traditional Maltese festa, held in villages across the island, especially during the summer months. These religious festivals are a riot of color, sound, and community spirit. You'll witness streets adorned with intricate decorations, spectacular fireworks displays, and lively processions accompanied by local brass bands. It's a joyful and authentic celebration of Maltese identity. Don't miss the chance to hear traditional Gicana, pronounced Anna, a form of Maltese folk singing that tells stories of daily life, love, and hardship through a unique and evocative musical style. To truly understand Malta, you must explore its diverse neighborhoods, each with its own distinct character. The three cities Vittoriosa, Sanglia, and Cospicue offer a more authentic, less crowded alternative to Valletta, located just across the Grand Harbor. These ancient maritime cities are a labyrinth of charming streets, historic forts, and waterfront promenades. Take a traditional Gozo water taxi across the harbor for a scenic and memorable experience. For a more laid-back bohemian vibe, head to the fishing village of Marsac's Loch. On a Sunday, its famous market is a vibrant spectacle where brightly colored Lutsu fishing boats bob in the harbor and stalls overflow with fresh seafood, local produce, and artisanal crafts. In contrast, the areas of St. Julian's and Slima offer a more modern, cosmopolitan atmosphere. Here you'll find chic cafes, bustling shopping streets, and a lively promenade perfect for a sunset stroll with stunning views of the Valletta skyline. A trip to Malta is incomplete without indulging in its delicious and hearty cuisine. Maltese food is a rustic and flavorful fusion of Sicilian, North African, and British influences. Start your culinary adventure with pastizzi, the nation's favorite snack. These flaky pastry parcels, typically filled with ricotta cheese or mushy peas, are cheap, delicious, and available everywhere. For a more substantial meal, try the national dish. Stuffed Tolfinic rabbit stew, a slow-cooked and incredibly tender dish rich in flavor. Seafood is, of course, a highlight. Visit a waterfront restaurant in Marsac's Loch, or MGR, to enjoy the catch of the day, perhaps a perfectly grilled lampucchi dorado when it's in season. Be sure to sample fiara, a traditional Maltese bread, often served as a sandwich filled with tuna, olives, capers, and tomatoes, perfect for a picnic lunch. And for a sweet treat, try imcorit date-filled pastries that are simply divine. Getting around Malta is relatively straightforward, even for first-time visitors. The public bus system is extensive and affordable, connecting the main towns, villages, and tourist attractions across both Malta and Gozo. Buying a multi-day Talinja card can be a cost-effective option if you plan to travel frequently. Renting a car offers more flexibility to explore off-the-beaten-path locations. But be prepared for narrow roads and the British-style left-hand drive. In the busier areas, like Valletta and Slima, parking can be a challenge. Taxis and ride-sharing services like Bolt and eCabs are also widely available and convenient. For travel between the islands, the Gozo Channel Ferry provides a regular and scenic service between Circua in Malta and Mgar in Gozo. There's also a fast ferry service directly from Valletta to Gozo, which is quicker for foot passengers. Malta offers a surprisingly diverse shopping experience. For high-street brands and designer labels, head to the Point Shopping Mall in Slima or the bustling streets of Valletta, particularly Republic Street and Merchant Street. Here you'll find a mix of international chains and local boutiques. For more unique and authentic souvenirs, look for Maltese crafts. Takali Crafts Village is a great place to see artisans at work and purchase handmade items like delicate filigree jewelry, colorful hand-blown glass, and intricate Maltese lace. The Sunday market in Marsaxlokk and the daily market on Merchants Street in Valletta are also excellent spots to find local delicacies, such as gazetan cheese, sun-dried tomatoes, and local honey, which make for wonderful gifts to take home. For those seeking breathtaking vistas, Malta does not disappoint. The Upper Baraka Gardens in Valletta offer one of the most iconic and panoramic views on the island, looking out over the magnificent Grand Harbor and the historic Three Cities. Arrive just before noon or 4 p.m. to witness the firing of the saluting battery below. For dramatic coastal scenery, head to the Dingley Cliffs, the highest point in Malta. The sheer drop to the sea is awe-inspiring, especially at sunset when the sky and water are set ablaze with color. Another unmissable viewpoint is from the Citadel in Victoria. From its ramparts, you can enjoy a stunning 360-degree view of the entire island, with its rolling hills, quaint villages, and the sparkling sea beyond. Beyond the main attractions lie Malta's hidden gems, waiting to be discovered by the curious traveler. Escape the crowds and find a slice of paradise at St. Peter's Pool, a natural swimming pool carved into the rock near Marsaxlokk, perfect for a refreshing dip and some cliff diving. Explore the quieter, more rustic island of Gozo. Rent a quad bike or a car and discover its secluded beaches like San Blas Bay, its dramatic salt pans, and the charming, sleepy villages that seem untouched by time. Another secret worth seeking out is the Coral Lagoon near Malia. This hidden sea cave, with its perfectly circular opening to the sky, is a spectacular spot for experienced kayakers and swimmers to explore. For a touch of history away from the main sites, the catacombs of St. Paul and St. Agatha in Rabi offer a fascinating, albeit slightly spooky, look into early Christian burial practices on the island. Here's some practical advice to make your trip smoother. The official languages are Maltese and English, so communication is rarely an issue. The currency is the euro. Malta uses the UK-style 3-pin plug, so bring an adapter if needed. Tap water is safe to drink but has a distinct taste due to the desalination process. Many visitors prefer to drink bottled water. The sun can be very strong, especially from May to September, so pack plenty of high-factor sunscreen, a hat, and sunglasses. When visiting churches, remember to dress respectfully, covering your shoulders and knees. Shawls are often provided at the entrance. Finally, embrace the relaxed Mediterranean pace of life. Things may move a little slower here, but that's all part of the charm. As the sun sets, Malta's nightlife begins to sparkle. The main hub for clubbing and late-night bars is Paceville, an energetic district in St. Julian's. Here, you'll find a dense concentration of nightclubs, pubs, and music venues catering to all tastes, pumping out music until the early hours. For a more sophisticated evening, Valletta and Slima offer a great selection of chic wine bars and waterfront cocktail lounges. Enjoy a glass of local wine in a historic cellar in Valletta or sip a creative cocktail while watching the boats in Slima's harbor. During the summer, open-air clubs and beach parties, like those at Café Del Mar, offer a fantastic way to dance under the stars with stunning sea views. Finally, let's talk about travel costs. Malta can be a very budget-friendly destination, but it can also cater to a luxury experience. For a budget traveler, expect to spend around €50, €70 per day. This would include staying in a hostel, eating postasi, and fira for lunch. using public transport, and focusing on free activities like swimming and exploring cities. A mid-range traveler might spend €100, €150 per day, staying in a comfortable mid-range hotel or Airbnb, enjoying a mix of casual and sit-down meals, and perhaps renting a car for a day or two. For a luxury trip, with stays in 5-star hotels, fine dining, private tours, and boat charters, the budget could easily exceed €300 per day. The shoulder seasons April to June and September to October often offer the best value, with pleasant weather and lower prices for flights and accommodation compared to the peak summer months of July and August. From its ancient temples to its azure lagoons, Malta is a destination that captivates the heart and stirs the soul. It's an island where every stone tells a story, every meal is a celebration, and every sunset over the Mediterranean is a moment to cherish. This journey has given you a glimpse into the treasures that await, but the true magic of Malta lies in discovering it for yourself, in getting lost in the silent streets of Mdina, in tasting the salt on your lips after a swim in the Blue Lagoon, and in feeling the warmth of the Maltese sun and its people. We hope this guide helps you plan an easy and unforgettable trip to this incredible island. The adventure is yours to begin. Thanks for watching Trip Velocity. Please like this video and subscribe us. This channel owner are physically disabled, place, support him.